one time, several million Studebakers were born in the city of South Bend, Indiana. Today, this automotive ghost town is the showcase for the return of the Avanti, a car built with such painstaking care that it easily qualifies as a labor of love. In today's highly complex era of sophisticated mass production, it seems almost unbelievable that a handcrafted car could exist. Altman and Newman, two former Studebaker dealers, are responsible for the Avanti 2, which, by the way, we found superior to the original Avanti. The Italian body design of the Avanti is made entirely of fiberglass. The hood bonnet, trunk lid, doors all fit perfectly. Our cherry red bomb rode on 15-inch steel disc wheels with 775 15 Goodyear tires. The front end is probably one of the cleanest of any car in the market. Air for cooling is drawn in from underneath, thus eliminating any grill work. However, it sustained high speeds on the track. We did encounter a heating problem. The molded fiberglass company in Ohio designed and built this special hood to accommodate the Supercharger. And coiled like a snake under the hood, we found this little horsepower booster, namely a Paxton blower. This, coupled with a 327 cubic inch Corvette mill, added up to a pretty crowded engine compartment. The original model was powered by a Studebaker 289, with the substitution of the Chevy engine, which took over 100 pounds off the front wheels. Hey, isn't this dash beautiful? All instrumentation situated directly in front of the driver. All gauges easy to read and set in a beautifully grained walnut paneling to harmonize with the console. The wallop was fed to the rear wheels through a 4-speed Borg-Warner transmission. As on all Avantis, the seating is excellent, good and firm, yet very comfortable on long trips. A multitude of interiors are available. When we wound this missile up and popped the clutch, we had 30 miles an hour in 2.9 seconds, with enough wheel spin to lay a mile of rubber. On the second time out of the hole, we blasted 45 miles an hour in 4.1 seconds, and she had a good, solid feel all the way. The next time off the line, our driver got a beautiful bite, and all that power pinned his backbone to the seat. We had 65 in 6.8 seconds. Our Avanti ran the pylon course like it was on a rail. The front suspension employs independent coil springs with upper and lower control arms, heavy-duty tubular shocks, and an anti-sway bar. To maintain good continuity, the entire chassis is built up by one man on a 7-bay assembly line. In this slow-motion run at 50 miles an hour, you can see that side roll was at a minimum. Our tester was a real trophy taker in the braking department. From 30 miles an hour, we shut down in 29 feet. At 45 miles an hour, we threw the anchor out and stopped in 57 feet. Up front, we had Bendix disc brakes with large finned drums in the rear. After several 65-mile-an-hour stops, the average stopping distance was 128 feet. But more important, every stop was a good straight-line halt. The Avanti gave a good exhibition of broken field running. The car felt solid and stuck good through all the turns here at our test track. In hard, fast cornering, understeer sets in quickly. And with the additional power furnished by the blower, wheel spin was easy to provoke. The rear end sets up on a rigid axle, 5-leaf semi-elliptic springs, direct-acting heavy-duty tubular shocks, radius rods, an anti-roll bar, plus a twin-traction differential. With all that muscle up front, you could hang that rear end out all day long in a 4-wheel drift. The car telegraphs beautifully. This dedicated group of car builders in South Bend turn out about 3 cars a week. And with it, each one carries a certain handcrafted pride of workmanship. It's a rarity today, and we take our hats off to the men at Avanti.